Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Matt Shoemaker gets the starting nod for the Halos. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Chris Young will stand in for the first time here, and he'll be hoping to move up that American League leaderboard a bit as he enters play 9th in the league in home runs.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBI, so not just hitting those home runs. He's having a great year overall at the plate. Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up. Now, that's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Shoemaker comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Ryan Hennigan steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And, you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run is in to score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Calhoun. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. EK, any thoughts?
You know, I'm really excited to have the chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. Right now, he's among the AL leaders in homers, so he's had the power stroke working all year. He'll definitely be a guy that the opposition will need to be careful with.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. And with that, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls, so this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out
there. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Clay Buchholz gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than 1. What that means, he's allowing less than 1 base runner per inning. Outstanding.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
These guys need to swing for the fences. They're not an average team. They're one of the worst in the league in average, so they're not going to win games unless they hit the ball out of the ballpark. They're going to have to do that in this game.
And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Mike Trout will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime. Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line drive to left. Bradley's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Brock Holt makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career. So
Simmons dives. What a stop. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Yeah, he nearly bailed him out here at first base. Let's check the scoop on show motion. He looks to be in good position to dig this ball out, but it just doesn't want to stay in the pocket. Close, but not quite. I know how he feels.
Rusney Castillo will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
And the count will be full. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. The throw to third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Into the box now, Chris Young. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Hanley Ramirez gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Albert Pujols will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Giovanni Soto will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Smoke toward third. There's Sandoval. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now. Yunel Escobar will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Buchholz into the windup and delivers. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ryan Hennigan is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Settling in now, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Shoemaker looks in. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Pablo Sandoval in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Gentry ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. So his remarkable season continues as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw sails right over the head of Pujols. Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. Around third is Bogaerts heading for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Jackie Bradley Jr., the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is... So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Andrelton Simmons will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Johnny Giavotella will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Craig Gentry will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rusney Castillo is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout is camped under this one. One down.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. Shoemaker gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gentry going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Young can move. He's around second, on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting, designated hitter
Hanley Ramirez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Brock Holt makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that's home run number 64 on the season as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
now batting.
Rusney Castillo will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball.
Standing in now, Chris Young. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit. Mike Trout ready to settle in here to start the Angels half of the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons with you in this one. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Hanley Ramirez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch.
Well, I tell you what, watching this guy play, this is pretty routine. He times it perfectly, goes up and gets it right at the apex, and that's a Gold Glover at work right there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Travis Shaw stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. 1-1. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. The throw into second. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Pablo Sandoval will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is...
Hang on. This is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. It's a 2-run homer for Pablo Sandoval. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now he lifts a high pop. Pujols near the first base bag. And the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Giovanni Soto steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a lead. Yunel Escobar will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives him a couple guys on base.
Andrelton Simmons will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Craig Gentry will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Buchholz sets 1-2 on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He is definitely...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Joe Smith will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Calhoun. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. He's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Rusney Castillo digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Here's the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Chris Young ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit on the ground to short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they... Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. C.J. Cron will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
The final
Yeah, he connected.